Yo, what is up guys? This is Troy D from the Troy D 24/7 Mall channel, your source for on point and no hype reviews. We are back yet again, everybody. We're back with another review video today, and I gotta say that this video is pretty time sensitive, guys, okay? Because this video, this fragrance that I'm about to review is part of the coveted Labo City Exclusives line. Now, I don't know if this was just gut instinct or this was like my reviewer time clock reminding me that it's already August. And August to September, these 2 months are actually the most important months when it comes to Labo City Exclusives. These City Exclusives are only available in the city boutiques that they're supposed to be in. So for example, I did Musk, which is for Los Angeles. That fragrance is available physically in the Lelabo Los Angeles boutique year-round, as well as Citron. I did Citron as well. That's available in the Seoul boutique year-round. However, August to September is when all of these, all 15 of the City Exclusives by Lelabo become available for everybody to purchase. This is the one time in the year that these City Exclusives become available on all boutiques, all Lelabo boutiques. Now, before I continue, please do not forget to like and subscribe, guys. Liking, subscribing, watching the ads, it's a great big deal to me, guys, to the channel. It's a big show of support. So that's all you gotta do, guys. And of course, doing so will help the channel grow at a very fast rate, and for me to obtain a lot of the samples or bottles of these perfumes that you guys want to hear about. Now, the fragrance that I will be talking about today is none other than the Lelabo New York City Exclusive. This is none other than Tubereuse 40. Yes, Tubereuse 40, guys. And this one right here, there's a lot of reasons for me to choose this over the others. And hopefully from now until September, I'm able to at least take a bite out of that chunk of 15 fragrances. Now, this fragrance, Tubereuse 40, why did I choose to review this on top of the others, guys? Well, one of the reasons, guys, Alberto Morillas. Yes, that's right, Alberto Morillas, the legendary Alberto Morillas, who has made a lot of really great smelling fragrances. Love him or hate him, guys, or you can hate the brand, like Philip Plein, for example. You could hate the brand, but when you finally get the perfume, if you really take out the brand, eventually you'll be like, wow, well, this is freaking great smelling. Tubereuse 40, guys, not only is made by Alberto Morillas, but when it came to the feedback, guys, I really couldn't find any negative thing. Almost everybody that's tried and reviewed it have said that this one is freaking amazing. So out of the entire bunch, and I do have all of them, I did choose to review Tubereuse 40 today. Now, Tubereuse is one of the most popular and unique white floral notes ever, guys, okay? So Tubereuse, one question here is how much tuberose is really in it? Because the thing about tuberose, guys, is that it's not like jasmine. Like, tuberose kind of has to take the spotlight almost all the time, guys. Unlike jasmine, which you can easily mix and match with other notes and you'd come up with a different outcome. When it comes to tuberose, guys, tuberose is tuberose. If it pops up, you know that's what it is, and it does take the spotlight in many, many cases. Now, I'm just speculating here, and you guys might be able to give me the facts. But in my opinion, or my speculation, I think that tuberose, or at least Tubereuse Absolute, is probably a very, very expensive ingredient. Case in point, I came across a fragrance from Tiziana Terenzi, and this was called Atlantide. And this fragrance, like, the presentation was absolutely bonkers, but the thing was, this fragrance pretty much had, I believe, 2 or 3 notes. I think 2 or 3 notes, or 3 or 4 notes overall. And of course, the star of the show there was Tubereuse Absolute. That minimalist fragrance with barely any other notes and mostly tuberose was like $995. It was like super expensive, guys. So I was just like, man, is it really pretty expensive to put tuberose in a fragrance? This one right here obviously does have tuberose, and the cost of these city exclusives, these are not cheap. And this is why on the time window of August to September, Lelabo actually has a pretty great marketing strategy. So from August 1 to 30, you guys can purchase the official samples on their website for $13 each, guys. And they are not going to sell the full bottles, which range from $3.50 for 50 ml to $5.10 for 100 ml. And that becomes available in September. So you've got a month to test them and then a month to buy the full bottle if you choose to before it's finally gone. On top of that, the thing is, this was chosen as the New York exclusive as well. That's big, guys. New York is a very, very popular big city. It's kind of like a landmark compared to other cities, guys. And Lelabo chose this to be the New York exclusive for this, city, this great city. So why is that? And of course, what piece of New York? I talked about this in my last Chanel Pari Pari video. What piece of New York, what dimension of New York is displayed in this fragrance once you smell it? Okay, so I will address that as well on this video. But before I continue, let's go spray this thing right now. Okay, guys, let's talk about Lelabo's Tubereuse 40, guys. Okay, so the first part of Tubereuse 40, the opening, has the following notes. This fragrance has tangerine, bergamot, orange blossom, neroli, petitgrain, and in my opinion, the small slight appearance of the Tubereuse Absolute that's in the mid. This opening part, based on the feedback as well as mine, is definitely one of the most likable parts of Tubereuse 40. On the opening of Tubereuse 40, guys, you are going to get a blast, and I do mean it, a blast of citruses right here with your bergamot and your orange or tangerine, and it is a nice citrus burst. And the thing too is that the backdrop of this burst of citrus is a heavenly, and I do mean heavenly, very uplifting and heavenly combination of orange blossom, neroli, petitgrain, and like I said, that Tubereuse Absolute, a slight soft intro or preview of that Tubereuse does come in right here, and it does produce this absolutely beautiful effect. And in my opinion, that right there is Alberto Morillas. This is definitely Alberto Morillas' style, because this one right here makes you feel good. It smells great. You've got enough of all these pretty good notes together. But yeah, I mean, burst of beautiful citrus plus heavenly backdrop of notes. And then there's that slight tuberose from the Tubereuse Absolute to kind of give you a preview and kind of give you something, because if the tuberose wasn't there, then you'd probably think, then what the hell, this is Tubereuse 40. This one right here, wonderful, wonderful opening, and it is a blast. It's a strong blast initially, guys, and so whoever has tried this, I'm pretty sure that's why they're saying this is so damn good. The opening is amazing with this blend of citruses and florals. My first impression was, wow, this is nice, man. Alberto did a good job, because the burst of citruses, the zest, is kind of important. It's impactful, guys, and then the continuing heavenly florals, uplifting florals, guys, is just, man, it's unbelievably good, guys. And you know, when I thought about this, I thought about these daytime perfumes, right? These are these daytime wonderful mood perfumes that smell good, and according to Lelabo, this was their intention. They wanted this opening to have a cologne effect, and that's really what you get right here. You get a nice burst of freshness, of citrus, but it also does put you in such a great mood. This opening will absolutely appeal to the ladies because it's such a nice burst. It's a high impact opening right here, which I think is very important to a lot of ladies. When I think about women's perfume and I think about all the ladies I've encountered and their perfume, usually the first blast is quite important. Now within, I would say, 20 to 30 minutes, the beautiful citrus does subside and the florals that were kind of going with it do come out. So you're gonna get that orange blossom, neroli, and Tubereuse Absolute combination as the bridge to that clean floral mid. Now an hour in, this fragrance goes into the mid, guys, and the orange blossom and its family members kind of retreat. Tubereuse does continue, and it is added with other florals such as jasmine and mimosa. These are fresh, clean florals that also give you a woody impression, guys. And this part right here is also flanked by Virginia cedar as well as sandalwood, guys. And I would say that the sandalwood is definitely much stronger than the cedar. It gives you this lovely heavenly feeling yet again, as you smelled with other sandalwood scents, and it does flank these white florals. And my impression of this is that this fragrance, the mid, is very clean and fresh. There's no more citrus. This now becomes floral, woody, clean as the mid of Lelabo Tubereuse 40. Now this is something interesting. This clean feel, this fresh, clean feel is actually inspired by the New York boutique itself. So apparently the Lelabo New York boutique is situated right beside a dry cleaners. And so the workers of the Lelabo New York boutique would always pass by this dry cleaners and would smell the clean, fresh linen, guys. So apparently they are smelling this all day, every time they go to work. And so that was kind of like the inspiration for this cleanness, this fresh, clean nature of the mid. And I thought that that was pretty cool. That's pretty undercover information right there. I thought that that was a pretty cool concept right there, to add a scent memory from the Lelabo New York City workers into this fragrance right here. Two things that stand out for me in this mid. Number one, the notes are definitely working in unison, guys, okay? There are no notes that are really outbeating each other for attention. Everything goes in unison, and you can see that with the white floral of tuberose working with the jasmine, and the mimosa, the floral that has a green woody edge, goes well with the sandalwood as well as the cedar. And so you are gonna get this kind of like everything is in unison sensation right here. And in my opinion, this could be either a positive or a negative. This could be a positive for those who like continuity, those who enjoyed the opening extending into the mid with that uplifting feel. And this could be a negative for those who are expecting changes or curves or spikes. You're not gonna get it right here from start to mid, because the continuity is pretty damn straight. And a lot of people will say this fragrance is linear. I totally get you, but really what you're getting here are notes that are working in unison and are not competing against each other. Now here's a big question on the mid. Where's the rose? Yeah, where's the rose? When we think about rose, this one is a huge note in a lot of fragrances. It does steal the show, guys, and normally it is strong enough to where it will outbeat the other notes. But in this case, guys, the rose is actually soft. It is a soft rose that maybe signals the dry down, and it's actually not a strong one. It does mix with the woods. When I think about the rose here, I really don't think it's a spotlight note, nor is it a huge note that changes or curves this fragrance. It is a soft rose. Sillage and projection wise, this fragrance starts off as an aura scent with that citrusy opening with the florals, and then graduates to, in my opinion, a lingering scent. However, it is a powerful lingering scent. It's not really that weak lingering scent. You can absolutely smell it around you, and I wouldn't be surprised if people around you smelled it as well. So it's not weak for sure. This stage lasts until maybe 4 or 5 hours into the scent. Now the dry down of this fragrance is absolutely minimalist, but is also a continuum of the cleanness. It's so clean, this fragrance, because now we go into some clean musk mallow or ambrette, as well as oak moss. So you can just imagine how clean that ending is right there. So it's a beautiful dry down, more continuity, guys, as what you can expect from this fragrance. I really like this dry down. Now, in my opinion, this fragrance 100% is a mood enhancing perfume. That's right. It's just so mood enhancing. It's like the start of an amazing day, guys, a great day, because of just the way it is. It's got that continuity of heavenly uplifting notes all the way till the end. It makes you smell fresh, clean. You've got that nice citrus in the beginning. So there's no way your day can be ruined as you're wearing this fragrance. And yes, this fragrance smells like New York. I would say the upscale trendy and chic spots in New York like Soho, Tribeca, maybe those upscale neighborhoods like Upper East Manhattan, this fragrance not only smells fresh, clean, and natural, but in my opinion, this fragrance is also luxurious. There's something about those glistening florals right there that really remind me of these neighborhoods. I mean, I do prowl these neighborhoods a lot whenever I'm in New York, so I do know this is chic, trendy, clean, and fresh. And that reminds me of those neighborhoods. The word that popped up every time I tested this fragrance was carefree. Carefree, guys. And if you know New York, guys, New York is a stressful city to live in. It's a hustle and bustle, super damn fast city, guys. In the past, I've always had these tussles with New Yorkers because my vibe is like Cali. I'm more chill here in the West Coast, and a lot of New Yorkers are like fast, 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 fast. So usually I've had some tussles in the past with New Yorkers. But with that being said, that's not the dimension that is showcased here. The highlight right here is the carefree nature of a woman living in New York City, guys. Or maybe a tourist in New York City that doesn't have a care in the world, doesn't care, no stress, no traffic, no problems, right? That's really what it puts you in the mood for. So this fragrance right here, you don't have to be living in New York, guys. You can live in the city or the suburbs, but if you are looking for a fragrance that puts you in such a carefree mood, and like I told you, it's a mood enhancer, guys, that's what this fragrance does. Compliment factor wise, this definitely has it, because it's Alberto Morillas and he's a master of compliment getting perfumes, but also that anybody that will smell you, anybody that will be around you on the daytime will remind themselves of that carefree attitude, that scent memory, that wonderful mood, guys. And so not only is it for you, but anybody around you will definitely appreciate you wearing this around them. Price-wise, guys, this fragrance is also for the carefree because in my opinion, this is for those that don't give a damn about the price. Yeah, those that can easily afford $350 for a 50 ml to $510 for a full bottle. This could be a person that's not really in the fragrance community or in the fragrance world. They're not really comparing prices between fragrances and they're mostly maybe into fashion. This is for those that could care less regarding the price. I know that this is pretty expensive and this would probably negatively affect those that are in fragcom, that are used to buying fragrances on the $100 to $200 range, and comparing that to $600, that's kind of like a big jump. But I think that this fragrance is targeted for, yeah, those Tribeca, Soho, Upper East Side Manhattan ladies who probably spend nothing, you know what I mean? Probably somebody else is buying them that gift, or you know, they have enough money to buy a $5,000 purse or a bag, and this is nothing. It's a $600 perfume. Usage-wise, guys, in my opinion, this fragrance is a grabber. Without a doubt, this is a grabber. And that is really the main reason that you gals would probably buy that full bottle, that $510 100 ml bottle, is because it's a grabber. Like, definitely, if you're always in these outdoorsy daytime situations, brunch with her girlfriends, shopping in Fifth Avenue or shopping outdoors, definitely this is a grabber. It not only will put you in a good mood, like I said, but it will put others in a good mood as well. You can also wear this indoors for sure. Like if you're going to a museum, for example, you can definitely wear this as well. So because it is a very, very usable perfume, and because tuberose, in my opinion, is such a niche within a niche, like I don't think there's a lot of tuberose-centric fragrances, this could be the one. This could be the one tuberose, uplifting, joyous mood type of perfume that you'll have in your collection. So that's a really good reason to buy a full bottle of this, in my opinion. Now, longevity on this fragrance is 7 hours significant scent, and that includes that initial strong blast, 4 hours of strength, and then 7 hours total of a significant lingering scent. Now, past that, when the musk mallow comes in, this is interesting. Just like the other fragrance I reviewed, Kajal Almaz, I of course went to bed, and when I woke up, the scent of the musk mallow was still there. So that's over 13 hours that you can still smell the musk mallow on you as a skin scent. Now, do I think this fragrance is worth it, especially for the ladies? Absolutely. Absolutely, because to me, the only thing I can compare this with was Atlantide, guys. And if you make me choose between this and the $995 Atlantide, which I sure will review soon, guys, because I still have it, definitely I would choose this one right here, Tubereuse 40. All right, so that is it, guys. That is my review of Tubereuse 40. Again, it's time sensitive, guys. August to September is when you can truly buy these right here. Hopefully this review helped give you some clarity on what these Lelabo City Exclusives are like, guys. Okay, not too many people review them, and so here's my no hype review on this fragrance that has gotten so much good feedback. So hopefully you got your info right here. And before I go, please do not forget to hit the like and subscribe button. Yes, please do, guys. It's free on your end and it does help me with the channel. And let me know in the comments if this is something you want to hear more of, the City Exclusives, because I will really try to get all of them done before the time window is over. Have a great day, guys. I'll see you after my work. Peace.